Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another spectacular episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye spinach. He is the tranquil dart of Ringside Society, Delaware's greatest American hero. And whenever he goes to Taco Bell, he asks for a chief burrito because he loves the combination of chicken and beef. It takes two to make a thing go right. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. And in the second corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching, not a fighter, but always ready for battle. Pretty soon, he'll be hanging in Seattle, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. But it's not about us. You see, tonight, we're actually going to be talking about a match, not a match, a special card that's coming up. One of my favorites that I always enjoy watching because you never know what's going to happen within that enclosed space. We're actually talking about Elimination Chamber. That's right. It's going to be this Saturday, February 18th. That's right. And it's going to be 5 matches of greatness. But before I go any further, joining us to talk about this card to give our predictions or on who's going to win or lose is a young lady who we actually had on the show. I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. Time flies so fast. I'm getting old, so just bear with me. But she's not only a fellow New Yorker, but apparently she's also a fellow countrywoman who actually has some Guyanese lineage. Everybody, welcome to the show. Fresh off her trip from North Carolina, Takicia. How you doing tonight? Welcome back.
I am doing awesome. Actually, I'm really tired, but I am glad to be here. So thank you.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's great. Well, first off, welcome back. Not only welcome back to our show, welcome back to New York. I know it must feel a bit nostalgic, being back here, and I know it's definitely way different than North Carolina. It doesn't matter what part of North Carolina you're in. New York always hits different. Doesn't matter. I've lived 7 years in Florida. I used to go to Miami a lot. I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I can tell you, anytime I came to New York City, it was just different. So welcome back. Make sure you get some pizza, and you know, get yourself some Chinese food. It's nothing like New York Chinese food. And if you're feeling that motivated, get yourself some Guyanese Chinese food. That's when you know what's up. Um, but yeah, thanks a lot for actually appearing on our show again. Really appreciate it. We were thinking, oh geez, who should we have on the show to talk about this card, and we were like, for some reason your name kept popping up. I was like, okay, let's have Takeisha back on. So welcome back once again. And
I appreciate you. You both for
yeah,
having me on here.
yeah. So how do y'all feel about Elimination Chamber this year?
Who could guess first?
Um,
Yeah, you can go ahead first.
okay. I'm pretty excited about it. Um, with predictions, I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. So many, you
Okay.
know, opportunities for anybody to win. To be honest, so I'm excited. I just want to see how it's gonna go down.
Yeah. Rob, how about you?
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I like the elimination chamber matches going up. Those are always good. I always enjoy them. I want to see somebody flying or going through the the thing or whatever. Those are always cool. So yeah, I'm ready for this one. I'm kind of excited. Get ready for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm actually excited too, as well. And there's a lot of interesting matches here. And for the first time, we actually have an elimination chamber for the U.S. title, which is pretty much like the second tier title. This has never been done before. The only other time we've ever had an elimination chamber match for a title that wasn't for that wasn't the world title was actually, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. It was for the tag team titles.
Mm.
Um, and that was where you had heavy machinery and all the other. I forgot how many people
Oh,
were
okay,
were
yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only time we ever had that. So it's gonna be interesting. I know everybody's gonna show out. Um, This is probably going to be Austin Theory's biggest test, and we will definitely get into that real soon. But with that being said, um so basically for those of you that are new to the show, and you Takeshi as well, you being, this being your first time doing this for us. What we do is we're gonna go down the card match by match, and then we're gonna, I'm pretty much gonna ask, who's gonna win, who's gonna, who you think is gonna win and whatnot. And you can actually say, you're just gonna say who it is, and also, you could also add why as well too. And for those of y'all watching and listening, feel free to chime in as well too, whether it's, Twitter or YouTube or Facebook. Feel free to give us your opinion as well. But enough of me rambling. Let's get to business. So we have Elimination Chamber 2023, the Elimination Chamber of the Jordan year. Man, that's gonna be interesting. So the first match we actually have, it's a singles match, and it's gonna be Bobby Lashley versus the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Rob, who we going with for this one, man?
Oh, this is a Big E's match right here. Two big meaty men in the ring slapping meat. You know what I mean? It's going to be a hoss fight right here. It's going to be yeah, I'm going to enjoy this one. This is going to be a good one. But you know what? Who won the last one? Lesnar. I'll go. Lashley's going to win this one. I think Lashley's going to win this
Okay, okay. Takesha, how about you? I forgot, it's Takesha or Takecia?
Takicia.
Takecia, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Um,
um, I am actually rooting for Bobby Lashley
okay.
only because he been getting his tail handed to him. I mean, and then the Royal Rumble, he eliminated Brock, and I don't know. I'm tired of him getting his butt whooped. Okay, so I'm rooting for Bobby.
I'm gonna go with Bobby on this one too, because I think Bob, for some reason, Brock Lesnar lives rent free in his mind. And I think now is the time for him to get Brock Lesnar out of his mind and move on. Both men are are equal statistically. Yes, we know Brock Lesnar is a collegiate athlete. He's a wrestler, and he's fought in the UFC. But Bobby Lashley's pretty much done the same thing too. He's a high school wrestler who also did MMA briefly as well too. For those of y'all that don't know, that are watching. So and he has that military training. So um yeah, I think Bobby's gonna take this one this time for sure. You know, um yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match. Um and I also, you know what, I also have a prediction for that, a bit of a prediction for that, but I'm gonna save that for the overall when we're done. So the next match we have is a mixed tag match, and it's gonna be the Grit couple, Edge and could we say Edge and Christian, Edge and Beth Phoenix,
one.
his wife, lovely wife Beth Phoenix, going up against the Judgment Day, which is the combination of Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, and they're going to be accompanied by Damian Priest and cell block whatever numbers newest gangster, Dominic Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? The hardest dude.
CB4,
Yeah, no
straight out
man.
of low cash.
No man, CB40, man. You gotta respect the man's heritage, man. CB40, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There you go.
I'm just kidding. Hey, y'all don't come for me, man. I'm just saying, Um, but yeah, Rob, who you got for this one, man?
I think the Judgment Day is going to take this one. I think, yeah, Edge and Beth Phoenix. I was going to say, I almost said Edge and Christian also. Edge and Beth Phoenix, they're going to, I think that it's going to be a great match, but I think they're going to come up short and they're just going to build it up to WrestleMania. And I think, they're going to have a rematch. I think Edge and Beth, they're going to, take it to WrestleMania. But yeah, I'm going to go Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley on this one.
Remember, Rhea has that women's title match at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right. Okay, yeah,
Um,
but I still think Judgment Day is gonna win. But I think because I think they want give Edge something at WrestleMania.
I want to see Rhea Ripley and Beth go power for power. Although I think Rhea's gonna
Mm.
take it. Rhea's I've seen her little photos in the weightlifting room. I'm like, damn. Mm. Beth
Old and
maybe,
cunning beats youth and speed. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell the young guys.
yeah, Beth, yeah, yeah, true, true. I mean, I wouldn't discount Beth because Beth used to wrestle in college, not college. She was wrestling in high school too. So, matter of fact, she was the only girl on the high school wrestling team. So, um, that goes a long way. But it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see the power between the two of them. It's going to be very memorable to see the two of them go at it. Takicia, who do you got? Who you have for this match?
I am also going with Judgment Day because Rhea has been on fire. I mean, and I think if she, well, her into Valor to take that L, it'll kind of a little bit, just a little bit, take away from like, you know, what am I trying to say? It'll take it away a little bit. Like it tone her character down a little bit. I think it would be too soon to do that. So I think Judgment Day gonna win.
Hmm. Honestly, I'm gonna be the one to say that Edge and Beth Phoenix they take it. Um, they're gonna take this one, and they've proven they can win in the past. I mean, I think it was when Miz decided to pick a fight with Edge, and Maurice kept getting involved. Guess what happened? She had to deal with Beth Phoenix, and they had a tag team match, and they beat the It couple. So they already have one match under their belt as a couple. We don't know how Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor are going to be in the ring together. Yes, they're part of a stable, but um, can they get it done? That's the thing. And
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go
I'm,
ahead.
I'm gonna definitely go with the Grid couple, um, because, like I said, when Edge gets vengeful, it is not it's not nice. You gotta put that dog out. It's like a rabid dog. You gotta shoot it to kill it. And I don't think the Judgment Day has the guts to pull that trigger. Maybe they do, but I don't think they have the. But right now, it looks like they don't have the guts to pull that trigger on that rabid dog. I mean, y'all have seen Edge when he gets in this mood.
Hmm.
Um, over the years, you can't really stop it. I think Edge and the Grid couple, Edge and Beth Phoenix, they're definitely gonna take this, but it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
close.
I was gonna say I think it could be debatable, but me personally, I'm predicting that Judgment Day gonna win.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this match, but um, yeah, I'm going with Edge and Beth Phoenix. I'm gonna be the odd man out. So the next match we have is the Elimination Chamber match, and it's the Women's Elimination Chamber match, and the winner gets a WWE Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 39. Now, whoever wins this will have to face Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. So we have the competitors we have, and I can tell you right now, this is going to be interesting because we have well, it's six women. Four of them have reinvented themselves, and they have picked up some crazy momentum. Um, First off, we have Asuka, who some people have called the female Muda. That's crazy. Which they're kind of right. She has a painted face. You know, she spews mist at people. She hasn't done a moonsault. I don't. But then again, she doesn't need to. But yeah, some people call her the female Muta. And you have Liv Morgan, who's pretty much, I guess, lost her mind, and now she's, you know, putting people through tables that are possibly twice her size. You have Nikki Cross, who has also gone crazy, finally gone crazy again. I guess they kind of gave her some meds to calm down and made her think she's a superhero, but now I guess she stopped taking them and now she's running around acting all crazy. And then you have Carmella, who is back, um, and doing her thing. Who I guess she kind of reinvented herself. It's great to see her back though. And then you have Raquel Rodriguez, who is a powerhouse. I guess you could say she's pretty much the same thing as Rhea Ripley. And also you have Natalia, of the Hart family, who's the only female that graduated from the Hart Dungeon. And yeah, those are the six women vying for a shot at Bianca Belair's championship. Rob, who you got?
I'm going with Oscar on this one. I'm looking at it and I'm like, who would have the best match and who, I mean, Oscar. I think Oscar and Bianca, that would be awesome at WrestleMania. Nikki Cross, I'd like to see her win, with that, her crazy gimmick. I always loved her crazy gimmick, when she was with what was that group called? She was with
Sanity.
Sanity. Yes, yeah, when she was out there with them. Oh man, they're great. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, I'm glad she's back to this. But I'm gonna say Asuka. If not Asuka, I'm gonna go Nikki Cross as my dark horse or whatever.
Okay. Takishi, who you going with?
Oscar.
Okay.
Oscar. It's just Oscar's Oscar. Like what? But I am really excited to see what all of these women bring to the table during this match. Um, I'll be happy with anyone, to be honest, besides Raquel, but that's another
Oh,
thing anyway.
no,
But I'm just, I want to see what they're going to bring. But I'm going
I'm
with Oscar.
I'm saying the reason why I said oh man is because you're gonna hate me because Raquel is who I'm picking to win, who I'm predicting is gonna win. I mean, it
I'm
it,
not
it
gonna
seems
hate
like
you for
I'm
that.
with her,
If that's your pick, that's your pick.
but who I really wouldn't mind seeing winning, who I'd like to see win, Oscar. I like this new version of Oscar. This is the
Hmm.
best version of her. No more of that Kabuki Warriors nonsense. I mean, and like I said, people when I say that, I'm not trying to disrespect Japanese culture. I know Kabuki is a form of Japanese theater, but there's
I know
some
what you
gimmicks I don't
mean.
like. I'm not disrespecting the wrestler. No, Asuka and who was her tag team? I forgot. Io Sky, right? I,
No, Kyrie saying
sorry, give me my apologies. Kyrie Sane. I thought it was Io Sky for some reason. Asuka and Kyrie Sane are great, phenomenal competitors. Both have done their thing in stardom or whatnot, but it's just the gimmicks. And I'm pretty sure Vince was the one behind that one too. I'm pretty sure it was him. And yeah, I didn't really care for the Kabuki Warriors, but this Asuka, this reinvention, and I believe she did something similar when she was known as Kana in Japan. But I like this version of Asuka, and if she wins, I'm
same,
all for it. And it wouldn't surprise me if she does.
same.
I got a feeling Raquel's gonna pull it out. She's gonna pull off the win, and it'll be Raquel and that's gonna be a bang. That's gonna be a banger too, pretty much. Um, so for the next match we have, it's gonna be the men's elimination chamber match for the WWE United States Championship. We got the defending champion Austin Theory going up against Seth freaking Rollins. And if he comes out in those big red boots, I'm gonna laugh. I'm definitely gonna lose my step, lose
That'd be
myself.
awesome.
Jeez. Versus Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Wrestling, versus Bronson Reed, versus Damian Priest, representing the Judgment Day, versus Montez Ford of the Street Profits. Rob, who we got for this one, man?
I think this is gonna be like dark horse. This might be a match of the night right here. I'm looking at all the names in this match. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Honestly, I think Austin Theory is gonna retain it. I think he's gonna somehow, some way, retain it, and everybody's gonna be like, what? How did he do that? And he's going to just keep being more cocky and build that ego and just, go into WrestleMania like that. So, and they'll probably build something up with one of these guys, like Rollins or something. But, yeah, I'm going to go Austin Theory. And I guess a dark horse, if he doesn't go, you know what? I need an upset. So I'm going to go Damian Priest. If Austin Theory don't win, I'll pick Damian Priest.
Okay. Takicia, who you going with?
Me and Rob is like right here. I swear we are. I was just saying to myself, like, I think me and Chris might take it. I think he might take it. If not, then my second guess would be Austin Theory. I don't see Seth Rollins getting it anytime soon. I think he needs to move forward from that. And I haven't really seen a lot from Johnny Gargano. And then Montez Ford, I think he's going to do some amazing things in the Elimination Chamber. However, I don't think, like, I think he's there, but I don't think they're going to give it to him yet. You know what I mean? But so yeah, my pick is Damian Priest. If not, then
So,
Austin Theory.
mm, honestly speaking, these are a lot of great competitors. You're right. Seth Rollins to me doesn't need that title. The man has done it all. He doesn't need that. He needs to go back in title contention. And this is why I hope they split up those titles once Roman loses them, and that way there could be more of that. Bronson Reed, I think, is too soon. Damian Priest would be interesting to see, but I don't see him getting it. So the only two I see getting it, well, I think Austin Theory is going to retain. You know something? What I really want is for Austin Theory to mouth off and keep saying, "Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the best." And then a certain legend killer comes out and reminds him that he was just like, gives him the same slap he gave Cody, you know, 13, 14 years ago, and before they formed Legacy. Um, but I think Theory is gonna take it. If not Theory, I'm gonna choose violence today and say my boy Montez Ford's gonna take it. Um, I'm gonna definitely see, and I got a feeling they're gonna break up those Street Profits real soon. I got a feeling that is gonna happen. Um, and it's but people, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't feel too bad for Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins, believe it or not, has a amateur wrestling background. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but those wrestlers who have an amateur wrestling background, they're normally successful. They're good. Look at guys like Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Jake Hager, and so on. The list goes on. Even Dolph Ziggler, although I don't know what they're doing with him right now. Those men have amateur accolades in amateur wrestling, and they've done great for themselves. So don't feel bad for Dawkins. I think he's gonna be okay. They'll be foolish not to let him go just like that after they break up. But if not Austin Theory, I think Montez is gonna take it. Although it would be interesting to see Johnny Gargano get the win and you know start a feud with Austin Theory again.
I just
So,
wanted to say, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, you're our guest. Go ahead. I insist.
All I wanted to say is I'm a Dawkins girl, okay? I'd be like, yeah, Dawkins, yeah, Dawkins. Like his in-ring work is like crazy fire to me. Like he don't get enough credit, or at least in my opinion. So that's why I'm a Dawkins girl. I love Montez too, but I'm Dawkins. That's my guy.
Yeah, that's. I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
I know people are saying, "Oh, the Marty Jannetty." Let me tell you, people, something out there. For those of you that don't know, for those of you that never weren't around when the Rockers were around, being the Marty Jannetty of the tag team does not mean you're not talented. And I'm gonna address this real soon. Being the Marty Jannetty of a tag team does not mean that person is untalented. I'm gonna go more into detail on that on an Instagram post later on. But I promise, Rob remind me or one of y'all remind me to do that. You know, I tend to forget. My mind's all over the place at times. But and for those of y'all that don't know, Marty Jannetty was the tag team partner for Shawn Michaels early in his career. So for those of you old school fans, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you new school fans that I guess were watching like after the Rockers, I'll explain some stuff if y'all don't know. Okay, so the next match we have is it's the last match. We have the big dog, the tribal chief, the head of the table, and whatever other moniker he's calling himself or Paul Heyman calls him, Roman Reigns, defending his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against everybody's favorite, well, I guess for ex honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. Um, Rob, we who you got for this one, man?
Yeah, it's going to be a good match. I'm going to enjoy it, but I think Roman's going to take this one. He's not losing until at least WrestleMania. You know, I mean, they're not going to have Roman lose on Elimination Chamber. You know, him been dominant this long. If he's going to lose, it's going to be on WrestleMania. So I think Roman's going to get this one. It's going to be an awesome match. You know, Sammy can go and he can rock with the best of them. So, but yeah, Roman's got this one.
If Cody loses that match at WrestleMania, fans are gonna flip. I know it. They are gonna be hot. I could only imagine that. Like, and it wouldn't surprise me if they did, if they had Cody lose. But it is what it is. Um, yeah, but that's gonna, yeah, it'll be interesting to see this match too. Takicia, who you going with?
Roman. I love me some Sammy too, but I think Roman is just, yeah, he's gonna take it.
Okay. Um, in regards to who I think is gonna win, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns. I'm gonna go. He's not. I don't think he's gonna lose it, but I will say this: um, Sami Zayn is definitely gonna show out. Um,
Hold on, you guys. I gotta go really quick.
your
Sorry.
part? Okay.
She had to roll real
Um,
quick.
yeah. So while waiting for her to come back, so I guess we could talk about it. Um, in regards to the whole margin thing. Um, margin when people say somebody's a marginated of a tag team, that means pretty much the lesser successful member of the tag team. But for those of you that know Marginetti, you know that Marginetti was hella talented. Just that certain situations, you know, um, got into his. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't like really saying stuff, certain things, but on this show, but certain things got into his way, and he couldn't be on the level of Shawn Michaels. Although technically, when there were only three titles in WWE, Marty actually won two of them. As a matter of fact, he was a belt ahead of Shawn Michaels for a bit. Um, when they broke up, he was one belt away from being a Triple Crown champion, but unfortunately, things happened and he never made it there. But I will say this: Mario Jannetty can run rings. A young Mario Jannetty will be able to run rings around a lot of people in wrestling today. And the Rockers, I can tell you right now, if I'm not in the wrestling business at all, but if I could recommend any tag team for two wrestlers that are looking to become a tag team to watch and to get inspiration from, the Rockers would definitely be one of them. I'd say top five. Um, and yeah, so we're still waiting for Takishi to come back. We'll give her a few minutes, and then we'll probably have to like dip. Um, but yeah, but while waiting for her, our um Pacific Northwest excursion is still going on. For those of y'all that haven't noticed, we've been interviewing a lot of people on the West Coast, more specifically Oregon, and that's because I was on actually me specifically, I was on a Twitter Spaces with Gabe Sapolsky, and um, he made a comment that said people don't show the West Coast wrestling scene love. And I thought to myself, yeah, I mean, people know a lot of people from the East Coast. They know people from the Midwest, Texas, even down south. But for some reason, the West Coast out there, they don't get love. So I said, well, since my new schedule at my day job, my shoot job, has me getting home until like 10:30 at night, I figured, hey, it's 11 o'clock when I'm settled, which is 8 o'clock on the West Coast, hey, why not show some love to the town over there while they're still up? So we got like a couple more people on our show. Actually, tomorrow, or it's already the 16th. Well, no. It's not the 16th. It's not the 17th yet. It's still 10 minutes. But um, tomorrow we'll be having another referee, a fellow referee. Rob here is a referee by name of Bradley, and he'll actually be on our show and shooting the breeze about his wrestling career as a referee and so on. And will it'll definitely, according to Charlie Avell, who actually recommended him to us, it'll be a fun interview. So, and shout out to Charlie Avell, to our alumni, I guess. He graduated from Nightmare Factory, he was part of Camp 2, and he recommended several people for us to actually interview, and they've all been great interviews as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a party and a movie. um Let me see if she's coming back. Hold on.
Yeah, it's cool to get to talk to people from the West Coast, man, because we're always, we're older. Go to bed about, 9, 10 o'clock. So I get to talk to the West Coast. I love that. That's pretty cool. Now that we got people over there, Oregon and Washington and stuff, now I can hear some Bigfoot stories. Now that's where Bigfoot is. Bigfoot is. I always ask about around here, Appalachian area and all this stuff. No. Whenever you see those Bigfoot things, they're over there in the West Coast, Oregon or whatever. So hopefully somebody, maybe our guest tomorrow, have a cool Bigfoot story to tell, or something like that. Wasn't the Goonies filmed in Oregon also? I can't remember. I think it was. Ah. Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to Saturday. Those matchups are going to be just awesome. I mean, you got Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Like, that's one of them matchups. There's everybody wants to have or whatever. They put on their my GMs or whatever. Oh no, I'm all alone. Smoochy boochies. Uh-oh. This doesn't happen that long, this often, but yeah, Saturday's gonna be good.
Okay, we'll give her a couple more minutes, and then we'll just call it a night. She may have had stuff to do. At least we got to get her for all five of the matches. So
Hmm.
yeah, she may have stuff to do. So um
Hmm.
yeah. So just to let y'all know, those y'all listening out there, we actually have our Valentine's Day apparel um available. I know Valentine's Day is past, but we're still in February, so you can still grab some ringside society, Valentine's Day merch. And Mardi Gras is coming up next month, next week, so we have that available as well too.
Uh-oh. Did it freeze up? Oh man. Uh, it's live TV. It happens. Happens to me all the time. I think we got the same weather or whatever. It was all rainy here all day. I went in and out a couple times during the show. That's all good. Yeah, I know, like Remy was saying, we got Mardi Gras shirts. We got the Valentine's Day shirts. We got shirts for every occasion y'all need. I think we're on Teespring. We go Teespring. I know I'm just sitting here killing time. You know, dead air is bad air. So hey, I'm just thinking something. Anyway, I don't know if any of y'all watch Wrestling with Regret Brian Zane, but I was watching one of his videos the other day, and he found a pilot episode of a Roddy Piper and Jesse the Body Ventura cop show. They were like tag team partners or something, and then they got kicked out of wrestling for whatever reason, something, and joined the force. And I guess it was one of them underground things that wasn't made. Definitely got to check it out. Probably could have been cool. I mean, Roddy Piper, I think at the time he was doing his thing in movies. What's that one? Where he had the sunglasses and he fought what's his name from Men at Work. Dang, Keith David. That's his actor's name. I remember Men at Work. That comedy bastard. Don't get no food. But yeah, what was that movie called? I can't remember. They had that big fight scene in the alley. But yeah, then you had Jesse Ventura. He was in friggin' Predator. And I always wanted to know about Predator. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Predator. If you wear mud, does all mud work against his heat-seeking stuff? Is it only a certain kind of mud? Can you use any kind of mud? You know what I mean? Like, is it was it just like Arnold was in that specific area at the right time? These are things I need to know if I ever get lost in the jungle and predators out there. I mean, I gotta cover my bases. Probably work on Sasquatch too. But yeah, man, Saturday, I'm definitely excited. Getting that road to WrestleMania going, getting
All
hyped.
right.
Oh, here we go.
So we're gonna give her a few minutes. She has some personal matters she has to attend to. So we'll give her a few minutes. But let me see. Yeah, we'll give her a few minutes. But yeah, so with that being said,
Uh oh, pause again.
with that being said, yeah, we'll give her 5 minutes. But yeah, but more importantly, Rob, happy belated birthday, man. I mean, you celebrated a birthday this Monday, this past
Yeah,
Monday. How was it, man?
that's pretty cool. I mean, another year older.
He's like, ah,
All
well,
that stuff that, yeah, all that stuff that comes with it. When I walk, my ankle sounds like a rattlesnake sometimes. So yeah, I got those things going. That just old man stuff.
hey, look at it this way, man. It's a blessing that you made it that far, man.
I
You know,
know.
there's
Hey, I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep my hair, man. I'm trying to be my brother. My brother got the yeah. I'm just trying
you
to
know,
keep it like that.
there are
Be like my
some
pop.
there are some people that actually that were actually my age that died. That are celebrities. Like Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse was my age and
Mm.
she passed away. I was like, what? She
Yeah, I
was
had
so
yeah, a couple months ago, kids I went to school with, same class and everything, but then like 2 weeks apart from each other passed away. They were both my age, 40 years old. One dude, he was on a motorcycle accident 2 days after his birthday. The other guy, Fletcher, is from like liver failure or something like I had or whatever. But he
jeez.
didn't make it. Yeah, it was in like 2 weeks of each other. I'm like, wow.
Damn. Yeah, life is crazy, man.
Hmm.
It definitely is. Um,
It's one of
but
the
yeah,
things you get online. You're like, really? Mm.
yeah, happy birthday, man. Thank you for all
Thank
you've done for us here at Ringside Society. Really appreciate it.
you. Yeah, that's right.
It's definitely not the same without you. I wish you many more in great health and prosperity and whatnot. So, um, yeah, thank you very much, and hope you had a great day. Hope you lived it up, all that good stuff. We're gonna do a Rob. This was your life. This is your life, man. But you know, we had for some reason these past days got very busy, and so couldn't make it happen. One of these, well, hopefully we'll make it happen one day. You know,
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Go ahead, do it. I'm all good with that.
jeez. I can
That
only
would be a
imagine.
fun episode.
I can only imagine if we did one with Kathy. This is your life. Oh, jeez.
Mm,
Whew.
mm.
She took that guy's Harley Davidson and never brought it back. Man.
Oh man. Everybody from Row or whatever they would come on there and talk about Kathy. How Kathy beat them up, and she took their hot dogs and popcorn and stuff.
Yeah, man. Um, yeah, that would definitely be a trip. Um, yeah, so we're still waiting for Takicia, but yeah. So once again, we this is our fourth year as a podcast is coming up, and we just want to thank everybody that supported us throughout the years. We really truly appreciate it, and I believe our guest is back.
That's crazy. 4 years of podcast, and I'm coming up
Yeah,
on 3 with Workhorse coming in
Hey
summer.
guys,
yeah, that's
Third
a whole
summer. Damn.
special term.
I'm back. Sorry
Hey,
about
welcome
that.
back.
Had an emergency.
Wait, am I frozen or are they frozen?
I'm
Oh,
not
I
frozen.
think you were for a second.
Oh, okay. All right. So all right, so we had so yeah, so that was the card that we had there. Um 5 matches, 5 great matches to look forward to. So with that being said, does anybody have any overall predictions as to what may happen during the card? Any alliances that may form, break up, any special appearances, anything
I
at
think
all?
Cody. I think Cody will come out after the Roman match. You know, they might have a little face off or whatever, and Dominic will probably interfere or something. You know, and they're gonna have him and Rhea. You know, do a little hug. You know, hug thing like that. You know. Other than
Okay.
that, I think it should be awesome.
For me personally, I think it would be great. I try not to say what I would believe will happen because then that's like me setting up an expectation of it happening and then being disappointed when it doesn't. So I like to just keep an open mind and just enjoy the show as the show, goes along. That's about it.
Yeah. So what I think is gonna happen, um, the Bobby Lashley match. I think MVP is gonna get involved somehow.
Ooh.
See Bobby Lashley taking the L. He's gonna have the Hurt Business come down there and interfere with that match with him and Brock Lesnar. Almost might get involved too. With,
I got a question. Do you guys think Bobby is a heel now?
good question.
I mean, I don't think so. I think he's just Bobby Lashley. And I think
Honest,
Brock Lesnar right now is just he's like cowboy Brock Lesnar, but then again he's not. Like I don't know. I don't know.
They
honestly,
might be one of those tweeners.
Yeah,
yeah, honestly, I couldn't even say. Bobby gives off heelish vibes, but sometimes he doesn't. Um,
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
it's kind of. Like I say, if MVP interferes with this match somehow, then Bobby's definitely a heel.
Agreed.
Then Bobby's definitely a heel, especially if he acknowledges it and everything. Yeah, which and I'm all for the Hurt Business reuniting.
Same.
That was a great stable. I don't know why they got rid of them, why they broke them up, but
I
you
don't
know,
know.
this is not another one of Vince's mysterious ways of booking, and I'm glad that he's no longer creative, but he needs to stay that way.
Over there.
Had a
Stay over
great,
there.
had a great 20, 30 years, but stay over there, bro. It's not happening.
Hmm.
It
I'll
happens
let
to
it
us
go.
all. Like it literally is not stay over there. But yeah, I think Bobby Lashley's gonna interfere. Rey Mysterio is gonna get involved with this mixed tag match too. I got a gut feeling this is you're finally gonna see Rey Mysterio fight back and put the whooping that Dominic should have been got.
It shouldn't have took him this long though.
Yeah, but you have to build. Oh, I'm a father. I don't want to hit my own
I
son.
mean, yeah, but it's like, come on now. I understand. I'm just talking crap.
Yeah, Dominic is definitely gonna learn this time, and I think this is gonna set up Dominic versus Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. That's gonna set that up. Um,
That would be nice.
Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Um, it would not surprise me if
Anything can
Kevin Owens.
happen. Anything can happen when it comes to that.
This is going on in Montreal, Quebec. It wouldn't surprise me if Kevin Owens shows up.
Yeah,
It's
so,
it's it's Quebec, where Kevin Owens is from. Like that would be like he has to show up in some shape or form. He has to show up in his hometown, and he might help Sammy. He might help Sami Zayn not win the match, but there might be a post match beatdown, and Kevin Owens might come out there and make the save.
right.
Uh, and those are my three. Those are my three overall suggestions. Like I don't have anything else. That's all I got. And yeah, it's gonna be an exciting card. And so with that being said, that was our prediction. That was those were our predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber this year. If y'all have any questions, or if y'all have any comments or predictions that y'all want to leave, feel free to do so in the comment section of our YouTube video or Twitter or Facebook. We're gonna definitely have polls up. Where you can on Twitter where you can actually choose who you think is gonna win or whatnot. We actually encourage y'all to partake in those as well too. We're big on fan interaction as well too. And for those of y'all that are in New York that don't want to watch the premium live event as they call it at home, if you want to be amongst fellow wrestling fans and whatnot, having a good time, then check out the Jobber Tears podcast watch party for Elimination Chamber. It's actually going to be in New York City at Legends. For those of you that don't know but are in New York City, that's on 33rd Street between between 6th and 5th Avenues. It's near the E train, near the F train. Definitely head on down. I'll be there. I might be there late, but I'll
Ooh,
definitely be there if y'all wanna if y'all are gonna go. And yeah, the great folks at Jobber Tears. I love that crew. Definitely head on down there, enjoy some food, enjoy some wrestling with people that also enjoy watching wrestling as well too. It's a fun time, I could tell y'all. I've been there many a times, and they also have raffles going off. So who knows? Maybe you can win something special. But y'all definitely check it out. If you're in New York, if you're a wrestling fan that's in New York, definitely check out that watch party. It's fun, and I'm definitely gonna be there tomorrow as well. But with that being said, Takecia, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you just
of
got into
course.
New York. You're barely settled. We really truly appreciate you taking time out just to shoot the breeze about wrestling for with us.
No
Um,
problem.
and before we shut the show down, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling and all that good stuff?
Well, you guys can find me on Instagram, Takicia Bay. I'm sorry, Takicia period Bay. And on Twitter at nonchalant_me.
Awesome, awesome. Um, Rob Bass, the Mel Gibson to my Danny Glover, the Charlie Haas to my Devon, and the Tommy to my Ghost. That's a power reference for y'all that don't know. Where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling? Find out winning experiences, purchase Raw base merchandise, and where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Rob_Base82, Facebook, Rob Base. And then March 11th, 1CW, CCW back in action, housed in Delaware. Doors open at 5, show bell times at 6. Get your tickets. It's going to be an awesome show. It's going to be an awesome show. CCW, I believe they're having their tournament, the Throne for Capital Cup tournament or whatever they're having. I think they're having that tournament on the 11th. And we're also having 1CW. We got the ladder match, for the like Money in the Bank ladder match, race for the cash. You get that briefcase, you can challenge for any belts. So yeah, we got that one going. So it's definitely gonna be an awesome show. Definitely stay tuned for that for the matchups.
Houston, Delaware. Y'all got 2 for 1. Why not check out that show? It's very great. I've seen the videos and I've actually seen CCW live. You will not be bored. You will be impressed. Trust me when I tell you, you will definitely enjoy, being there. And for those of you that are in Sacramento, yes, the great city of Sacramento and over there in California, SPW has a show going down. I forgot what the name is, but I forgot what the name of it is, but they have a show going down on the 19th, and you definitely see a lot of stars like Sir Samurai, who's been on our show, Eliza Hammer, and many other people as well. I believe Midas Creed is on that show as well too. So definitely check that out. It's a great show. I definitely I've seen the clips from it, and I would definitely recommend y'all check it out. Um, with that being said, if you want to find me on social media, not that I have anything cool to say, but who knows, maybe you'll actually hear me say something cool, or maybe you'll even see me do something cool. I'm going to Seattle next week, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue as well. Our podcast is also on social media. We're on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019, Instagram and Twitter at Ringside Society. We're also on Facebook as a Facebook group, and we're also on Spotify, and we also have a Teespring store where we sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, we have tank tops, we have hoodies, we have long sleeve shirts. We even have pillows, and we also have coffee mugs for your favorite warm beverage. So definitely check us out. Cop some merch. All proceeds go back into keeping our show afloat. They do not go back, into our pockets. And Mardi Gras is coming up next week, so we got the Ringside Society Mardi Gras shirts coming real soon, and we're also working on another design as well too. And you know what? I'm gonna plug him as well too. If you want to know where we get all our cool designs from, check out at Moreno Artwork. He's really good at what he does. I'm highly impressed every time he does something for us. Luis Moreno, thank you very much. Shout out to you as well. Keep on doing the phenomenal work you're doing as well. And with that, and I almost forget. I always forget this. Last but not least, we have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of cool interviews and predictions episodes like this one. You can also check out our, Kylie King interview and our Avery Jacks interview, who is a new wrestler that just started, and many other great interviews on our YouTube channel. All you gotta do is type in YouTube, and once you see that all you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in Ringside Society, and once you see that really good looking dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. But with that being said, man, it's about time for us to shut this show down. My eyes are getting heavy, my stomach is rumbling.
And I need to eat. I ain't eat since like 10
Oh,
this morning.
Woo!
you got that halal food. Yeah, I'm definitely jealous
Right.
of that.
It's waiting for me.
Yeah, but yeah. So her stomach is rumbling. My eyes are just heavy and stuff. I'm rambling, but um, we just want to thank you for tuning in live tonight. We really and truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. We strive on being one of the best wrestling podcasts, a wrestling
It's
fan.
always a pleasure to be here with you guys. So thank
Yeah,
you.
that's what we aim for. And we strive to be one of the best wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan, should and could listen to. And to those y'all that are gonna listen later on, we get a chance. Thank you very much in advance. And those y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we'd go away. Well, like myself at the Golden Corral and Rob Bass at the Taco Festival, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping. And y'all ain't gonna forget us either. Like DDP said, you love us, you hate us, you never forget us. But with that being said, we just want everybody to know that we're very well and aware. It's no secret. We're very observant. everybody and their grandparents and the parents of a podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Man, you think they would get it by now. Hashtag we are not the same. Hey yo, Rob Bass. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for Takicia Bey, who is back home and she misses it, and one time for WWE Elimination Chamber.
Woo!
What type of podcast are we?
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
That's right, we're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society, and we will be back tomorrow. Well, it's already Friday where we're at. So we'll be back later on tonight with another impressive guest on another impressive episode. But until then, we just want y'all to do four favors for us. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night.